Hey, it's dangerous at night. In this game. Yeah, in this game. In this game. But it's not. It's not. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. I haven't heard any. I don't know anybody that plays this game. Makes you want some. You can't slide. I even going the right way. Yes, I am. Hell to the yeah. Pull out this big. You don't get your guac, you pull out the Glock. Heard that on the radio, actually. Don't get your guac, you pull out your Glock. Oh shit, what the fuck is happening here? I'm assuming she's still in here.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Now I can just leave the shit out of this place. They're all fucking sealed. Of course. But I can only take this, can I? No, I can't. Sealed. What about this garbage? Can't leave the garbage. That's probably shit. Sealed. I'll just come back here when everybody's gone. What the fuck was this blocking me? That's fucking weird. Jumpity doo, jumpity doo. Okay, like a 4-foot drop just broke your ankles. That's nice to know. I don't want to go that way. Look at that. There's like fucking menacing things over there. Menacing. What the hell? That motherfucker better not have seen me. Why is there so many of them? Why is there so many of them? There wasn't this many last time. What the? Ooh, I need a heal. Resident.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. I've worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Captain, what can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders. What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities. We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
What the hell that's for? Something cool. What?
We are now in orbit above Edge. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? Why was the chemist sad? Because all her beakers are gone. Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Bitch, get my favorite song right. It's not my favorite song. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
My pleasure, Captain. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Don't play my fucking favorite song.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what did I need to level up? I keep forgetting what I need to level up. We can get this to 20 right now. Get this to 20. Get that to 20.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
You some sort of freelancer?
Why does it want me to go back in here? This is fucking bullshit. It wants me to go back over here. Go back in here.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
Yes, Captain. Initiating travel sequence to the Groundbreaker. The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark. The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Can we chat?
I think I'll initiate it.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
What was I gonna put on there? I got no idea. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I had a fucking revolver. What happened to it? No way. I broke it down, right? I broke that shit down. I'm so stupid. How could I have done that? How could I? It was the revolver. I was gonna add everything else I had on that shit.
Captain. Hey, Captain.
That's not the point. This hackwood just knocked out one of my workers.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Identification, please.
Captain. Hey, Captain.
That's not the point. This hackwood just knocked out one of my workers.
Customs and inspection, right? Right this way.
Ankle's broken.
Identification, please. You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? Be seeing you.
I literally hope there's gambling in this fucking game. Cause I'm about to win so much fucking money if there is.
I know she's in there. You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Doc.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See him for a... Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Gambling, please let there be gambling. Please let there be gambling. There's a bar, which has to mean...
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
That maniac on Monarch's still screaming into the comms void. Real sick of it. Any of the news they play here actually true?
There has to be gambling. Why can't I...
I get strange comms chatter every time.
I'm gonna hand him here.
Why can't I play darts?
Not in that order.
Anarchists live as one with the animals. Lawless, savage,
That
and
maniac on
unemployed.
Monarch still screaming. If it wasn't for
The
us,
boys
this whole
involved
house.
ensures
This
that
place has
nothing
Wait,
a
what if I
smell.
talk to this
Seeking
person?
relief from the heat? Nothing.
No gambling in here? What the hell? Wait, what about back here? Nothing? Oh, it's the cook. What about back here? Toilets? You don't look so good.
I'll be just a moment.
What about back here? Well, but where does this lead? Lost Hope key card.
What do you recommend?
Ooh. Rest and go. There has to be a place that has gambling in it.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
There has to be a place. By now. What the fuck? Why are they so colorful? What the fuck are these? Thug kit. I'm not going in there yet. I need to find a place with gambling. That's medical bay. That's waste disposal.
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
What do you have for
You look like someone who's taking their share of cuts and brew. We also have...
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Oh my gosh. Go in there in a minute. We'll go over there in a minute. Bro, is there no gambling in this game?
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated.
If there's no gambling in this game, there's not a way I can make a shit ton of money. Like darts, you can't do darts? What's this guy?
I'm sorry about the heat. Oh, Lana. Have a look.
What the fuck?
The air costs money here.
You can't fucking gamble. What they do?
Just passing through, minding my
What they
own
do to
business.
this game?
Careful.
It makes me not want to play this game anymore because now I can't make an easy way to make money.
Unbearable.
Okay, well come over here and we'll meet your little fantasy person.
CMP Borstwurst. It's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst.
Miss Lilia takes good care of us, see? The authorities stay off our tails.
Well, I don't think anything's gonna be down there. Holy shit.
Are those XF411s?
Okay, so what we gotta do right now is we gotta go.
And an old Yakita 3.7? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Music box.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hot.
Let's go over here because there's something that's...
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try...
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? This is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
I have to lie again.
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. Well, that's just terrible news. law. What am I going to do now? The board will have my head.
That's fucking good.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. Well, it's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
I want to leave before I accidentally fucking push something I do not mean to push. And I need to save. I'm sweating bullets right now. Not actually, but like mentally. Because this is taking a lot of brain power. And a brain, which I barely have, is kind of physically kind of working for like for the first time in a while.
Huh?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's
Why
door.
does every woman have
You
the
here
same,
for a
almost
particular
the
reason?
same exact?
Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made with...
I'm gonna pause this so I can, because I can't even hear myself talk over this bitch.
Without a single natural ingredient. Or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Bro, you don't want it to be like store-bought. Wait a minute.
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Whoa. This shears? What is shears is gonna do? Shears? Am I gonna cut somebody's hair? Do I have to be? I am level 6. What the absolute? Why can't I get it? Maybe it's because I'm not high enough of a fucking... Like security blade. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. Look. That's not good damage. Look at that. That's not good damage. Look. That's not good damage. Look at these bananas. Bunch of nanners. It's a bunch of nanners. It's a bunch of... Mock apple. Mr. Ouch. What? Oh, what does it do? How much does it... It costs that much. I'm not buying that. Well, what's that pistol? It costs 6,000. It is plasma. Corrosion, never mind. It is 660 damage per second. No. Yeah. Ooh, nothing. Sell? I could sell you some stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Look at all this stuff. 3. Like, look at that. That used to not be that much. That's probably used to not be that much. Joint. Necklace 25. That's only $1. A ring for $9. $6. $25. $3. $9. They're only fucking $6. Oh, this is... What? Whose watch is that? Hell yeah, that fits is a good price. I could buy almost everything in this fucking shop now. But I wouldn't want to do that. Because guess what? I need to buy actual shit.
If you're here for this... Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
Oh, wow.
Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least.
Oh, really?
I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
How much is it? Did this motherfucker just try to sell me something for 10,000? Try to make me buy something for 10,000 bits? No, I do not have.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find his secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Very true, old lady. Let me move this pillow up so I can be closer to the TV.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
A little popsicle. Is that a safe? Bro, like, what is up? I could shoot you. Wait, does that thing have a name? Just Sprat. Open sesame.
Purpleberry fudge, a soft, sour candy shell around a sweet purpleberry flavored center. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
Don't ever talk to me like that again.
We interrupt your regularly
I want this
scheduled
apple, but I
advertisement for the
can't.
following story.
I can't.
Do you have what it takes to save the corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
can't.
Talk to your local manager about applying for military
Wow, this stuff isn't... You don't even steal that shit.
I'm gonna head to Varus for whiskey and darts. Maybe not in that order.
Ooh, candy. I'm not gonna eat that last. I gotta move this. How do I equip that shit?
Coming. How the fuck do I equip? Or if I go to here. That's some scary shit right there. Conspiracy to commit conspiracy unless... I wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild at him.
But I can't purchase it. Oh, wait a minute. I just have to do that real quick. Once I get in here, I want to see something.
Hey, you got a second? Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Mills. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Yes, just give me a shot. That's all. Wow. Thanks, boss.
You got a crew now, Felix.
I want to save over this one, then go to main menu. Okay, I gotta figure some things out.